Welcome back to Baseball Rambles, everybody. Hope everybody's doing awesome out there, staying safe. If you haven't hit like or subscribe, please do so. Can't tell you how much I appreciate your support. Best way you can help me out is by hitting that like and subscribe. And I give away prizes to subscribers just to say thank you for watching. So you're going to be able to get in on that as well. So the Toronto Blue Jays' disappointing season is coming to an end. And a lot of people will be questioning as we go into this offseason who's going to be left, especially when it comes down to the manager and management of the Toronto Blue Jays. That's right, fans are calling for their heads, Schneider, Atkins, and Shapiro. So today I thought we could dive into that. We're going to lead the vlog about the managerial and the lack of strong managerial presence for the Toronto Blue Jays club to another vlog and why John Schneider definitely has to go. Today we're going to talk about Atkins and Shapiro. And yeah, I understand it's been disappointing as a Blue Jays fan, so I understand why a lot of people want to see these two replaced. The other side of the coin, though, is that they've actually done a lot of good for the Toronto Blue Jays organization. And I think we have to delve a little bit deeper into that and really understand the differential between the two positions. When we talk about Mark Shapiro, he's really in charge of guiding the team and the organization as a whole. Not really into player development, making those trades, but rather the organization and the business of Toronto Blue Jays baseball. And he has done an amazing job at this. The revenue streams that he's brought in has really changed the dynamic of the Toronto Blue Jays brand. Before Shapiro, Toronto Blue Jays were really a Toronto team, maybe an Ontario team. And one of the things that Shapiro has been managed to do is brand the Blue Jays into a nationally loved team from the East Coast to the West Coast. I'll give him the tip of the hat for that. Additionally, he's branded the Toronto Blue Jays into the United States, and it's a popular entity now. And those revenue streams are starting to come back in merchandise with the Apple TV and ESPN and some of the deals that he's done. And when you're working with an organization like Rogers, who's a publicly shared company, there's an onus on there to make sure that if Rogers is investing into the Toronto Blue Jays, it's not to lose money, but it's to actually make money, gain traction for the Rogers brand. And that's something that they've been able to align. And that's why you've seen our budget balloon almost $250 million when you count in tax and penalties this year. As a lifelong Toronto Blue Jays fan, I never thought we'd see the day where payroll would exceed $150 million US, let alone reach almost of $250 million. Kudos to the Jays management and Rogers for getting that done. So really, there's not a ton to blame when it comes to Shapiro. He's done all the things right. Now, when it comes to the team on the field, that relies squarely on Ross Atkins and the decisions that he's made. Whether it might be the disappointing in the managerial decisions, not a big fan of John Schneider. I really wanted a strong, hard-nosed manager to whip these young guys into shape and really show them the importance from game 1 right through to game 162. However, Atkins has done some great moves. Jose Barrios, wonderful trade, certainly won that and extended him. He's been one of the best pitchers in all of Major League Baseball, and we got him extended. That's Ross Atkins. Yes, he brought in Springer, and we all knew the last 2 years of Springer's deal would be a little tough to swallow, but he managed to get that deal done. Ryu, the trade for Dalton Varsho, Kikuchi. He's done a lot of great steps. However, the pressure for Atkins is on because he's now closed the door and he's locked himself in a corner. And why? Lack of extensions from core players that come up through the minors. Nothing for Bo. Nothing for Kirk, not that I would suggest that. And certainly nothing for Vlad. And now we're running into the last year of the contract and we're handcuffed. Because now if we don't succeed next year, and we don't extend them, they walk, we get nothing in return, the team will be diminished, and we'll have a trashed farm system. Yeah, not good. If they do well and we don't re-sign them, we still end up with a diminished farm system. The only recourse that Atkins has now is to maybe overpay for both Bo and Vlad and try to get this deal done. And I'm not too sure that he will be able to. And ultimately, it might be that reason why Ross Atkins has to go. Yes, there's been some good, but at the end of the day, if you don't get these extensions done, you don't keep that competitive window open, and you make those missteps, we might find ourselves with a new management team for the Toronto Blue Jays next season. Let me know what you think. I know a lot of people say that they have to go, but I hope you see the bright side of some of the things that they've been able to achieve. Always appreciate to hear what you have to say in the comments below. More importantly, I hope everybody stays safe out there. Hit that subscribe, and we'll ramble on soon. Take care, guys.